Greetings everyone, my name is Ettervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. As always, during this morning live session, I'll be covering a combination of both Veersmith levels and other levels I found online, primarily focusing on the former. I'll be doing these for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then I'll showcase art on the server. Also, of important note, this will be the last Maker live stream before I enter my stream vacation over on Thursday. I repeat, this will be the last Maker related live stream before I go on vacation on Thursday. I still will be posting Maker related videos every other week, but they're going to be premieres. So welcome to the stream, Jedok, Pixel Boy, Paul, Oscar, J Butters, Sunflora, Power Simplified, Jaden, and anyone else who I missed. Thank you. I mean, I'll still be here in this less active capacity. Okay. So, let us begin the session with this level stream. Ultra Carrier 5, Antenna Cradle by Sunflora Zimmeril, 10 plays, score 6. I'll get to that eventually. Power. Again, I really want to spread out to different indie titles. Mega Man's fun and all, but I need to refresh myself before doing that. Plus, I need to get the crew together. I need to get Klex and Buster together before I do that part of the stream. And away we go. Oh wait, I made a mistake. Because I have weapons, I can actually reach that. So... oh, happy birthday in advance. Bingo, although it wasn't really necessary. I thought I was going to shift immediately. Wasn't paying enough attention. Okay. Now go. Splat. Because I'm going on vacation soon, feel free to ask me questions about various things, and how is the current week in gaming? I see the ladders up there. Uh-oh. Alright, Tango, do your thing. Ah, that's the problem with this one. I can't really do it fast enough. Oh, Crossworlds? I know one of my friends is interested in that. From what they said, it looks pretty fun. I know for a fact that Rush Adventure's boss fights are much better. This thing. How do we do this then? I could just repeatedly tango jump this, I guess. What? This section is suddenly turned a lot harder with how you're supposed to do this. I get you're supposed to jump in there after destroying it, but that is difficult to roll. Very difficult. And I don't really have mobility enhancing items to help. See, how are you supposed to do this normally? You must be missing something basic, because this seems to be an incredible challenge here. This is supposed to be the boss rush level, and yeah, I'm stuck in the actual first part. I mean, Rush Adventure and Colors DS from what I heard are better than the original Rush anyways. See, even this challenge is kind of difficult to perform, especially with here. It's one thing to be to race past it, but when you have to destroy it like that, it's a problem. See, here's the problem. Okay, let's say I destroy with this block and I land on this one just as the top one opens up. I barely have a few frames to jump off of it again. See? That is incredibly precise and difficult to perform. It seems like Dims has moved on to other things, so yeah. Well, if you want to, Sylv, I'm not gonna take demands from you. Well, to be fair, I'd have better success there. Again, Dim's work on the Sonic franchise has gone from Pocket Adventure all the way to the Rush The Lost World DS, 3DS. So it's a wide variety of styles and yeah, stuff. See, here's the problem. This explodes very quickly, so getting past this is kind of a nightmare. I don't see how I can do this without more mobility options. Is there any other alternatives, Sunflora? Oh, what? Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know if I can even get past this section. This seems basically gone from to Diet Kaizo levels. How did you do this? Like, the one character I know who can definitely do this is gonna be Base. But again, if you have to play as another character to get past this, why even give the option in the first place? Like, the problem with this one is that this is not balanced for other characters. Like Base, sure, it's fine, double jump and dash. Everyone else, it is possible to do that, but at that point, you're basically making a Diet Kaizo or Kaizo stage with the amount of precision required. Mega Man can... yeah, everyone can do it, but again... especially with the rest of your pack, it's not supposed to be that difficult. So... either ease up the challenge or give separate challenges for each character, please. This isn't really fun to do. Oh, Super Adapter also works. Like, Super Adapt, anything that grants more vertical anything that grants more mobility, that works. Excuse me. See? Oh, that was me and my fault for not dash jumping. And yeah, they also worked on a lot of Dragon Ball titles, I'm aware. I get what you were trying to do with this section, but this... again, this doesn't look like it was designed for two of the characters. Classic and the Base have true mobility options, but the rest is way... This is something I expect for... I keep pointing out Diet Kaizo because I know Diet Kaizo levels can have incredibly precise jumping. See? A lot easier. I spent over 10 minutes trying to get past that one jump. And now I'm here. Oh my gosh. Yes or no? No. I'm gonna fight. This is why you... This is why you playtest your stages with all the possible characters you have access to avoid stuff like this happening. And tank. Oh. If the rest of the stage ends up being easier, then yeah, it's a definite lack of testing oversight. Let's go. How did Penders kill the Mega Man comic? Not directly, but it added to all the sorts of issues Archie was having about at the time. Like, for example, legal fights, lack of revenue, etc. I'm not even... See, Jaden, I'm not even sure if it's the controls itself that's the issue with Eden. It's more like the visual feedback. This is in a weird situation where... Oh, I know you. It is related to controls, sure, but at the same time, it's more have to do with the visual feedback and the awkwardness of sticking to walls. Like, it's... Hey, Castlevania. Good controls are important, yes. At the same time, you need to be cognizant of having good feedback. Oh, I love when I can do this. Oh no! That beams. I just want to hit that thing. Okay, safe. See, the rest of the parts of the stage are difficult, sure, but they're still doable with the other characters. It's just that one TNT spot which was uncharacteristically more difficult than the rest of the stage. That is something, either make it easier or give separate routes, please. Difficult sections are fine, but that existence also breaks the overall difficulty curve of the stage anyways. ETD. Let me check. Art style's fine. I'll get around to After Image eventually. It's one of those 100% things. Remaining 5 endings? What? Is it one of those games where a lot of endings are tied behind just one trinket? Or 100% the trinkets? Hi, Wally Machine. Maybe I can do more here. Yes. Now, for Capsule. You're a goner. Or are you? Time to blow this whole station up. Kaboom. Warping into the next dimension. Ah, I missed 2 keys though. Back home. Highlight plushie. So, outside of that, not the best start, I'm afraid. Other than that one uncharacteristically difficult spot of the stage, it was fine. But as I've been repeatedly urging, please fix that. Nothing else in the stage comes anywhere close to that sort of difficulty. Second up is Item 1 Firewall Escape, aka Bad Level by Nuclear Stomp. 22 plays and a score of 8. There it is. Oh my gosh. It's catching up on me. Not actually a bad stage. I know it's short and very to the point, but at least the challenge is somewhat novel. I played through worse stages that went on for quite longer, so you know what, let me do one more stage by Nuclear. Number 3 up is Up Upon the Ledges, Normal Mode by Nuclear Stomp. 17 plays, score 4. Do Symphony of the Night first? Sure. I'm wondering if I should just... Symphony of the Night's in a weird situation where I want to cover Rondo of Blood first, due to continuity. And before Rondo of Blood, I do want to do Castlevania 4. Like, I've covered Bloodlines, I want to cover Super Castlevania 4, Rondo of Blood as well. I'd rather do Rondo of Blood first before Symphony, so we get the continuity. Not just in terms of the story, but also game design. As many of the elements, from what I understand, many of the elements from Symphony of the Night were built off of the stuff that was done in Rondo. Oh. Oh. Okay, infinite use of this. Checkpoint. At last, a buster. Where are you? Got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost. If she had Flappy Beat, that would have been no problem either. This is why you always test every route with every character. Let's try this again, shall we? There. One more. Next time I'm just gonna use the buster. This is not going well. You can always just ping him. Okay, that was a little bit awkward at the end, but it worked out. Hardest part of the stage is the boss fight, but more due to awkward weaknesses. Board up is DK94 Tower by Oscar. 29 plays, score 6. Sounds like you have to work on your ego. To be fair, if you wrote a full essay, it'd be funnier. Or make it a poem. Oh no. Okay. Again, I don't mind if people don't exactly attend non-Mega Man Maker Relay streams. Although it is a bit unfortunate people are just only focusing on one game. Even Mega Marino, who I keep making comparisons to, they cover more than just Maker nowadays. I don't want to just be known as the person who covers the Maker stuff. Oh man, that's... we may have a problem here. I have a backup. Got it. I can't access that due to that. Okay. Got it. I love being able to normally be cheese, but now it's actually mandatory. Force damage. Well, at least I get full health refills. Or free health refills, thanks to Pippies. Ace. Yeah, that's something I need to work on as well. Having a greater amount of interaction with you, all of you viewers. That's part of the reason why... That's one of the benefits of streaming, actually. If I didn't interact with you at all during live streams, I might as well just make premiere episodes. And that's the thing, I do want to try going for a community that is... I do want to try going for a community who's focused on not just Mega Man. Sky Tower, that's pretty. I like Mega Man and all that, but... I don't want to just be pigeonholed to covering Mega Man content always. Like, I know I'm editing X8, and I edited my Let's Try of Dragon Man Reignited. But I do want people to check out the other things as well. Oh yeah, speaking of which, here's the schedule for this weekend. No stream tonight, tomorrow morning Reality Break, and tomorrow evening, Freak Jam 2! So yes, Joe, Jordan, and probably a bunch of other folks will be joining me. You don't want to become too super parasocial. I sometimes wonder what that actually is. Well, I know what it looks like, but I don't know if everyone agrees on what that super is. Then again, I look at all the VTubers that... I look at the VTuber fan bases, for example, at HoloLive, VShojo, Nin whatever. I guess with some of the super dedicated, that's super parasocial. Like, Marino doesn't come close, I hope. That being said, not the worst fan base. That being said, I'd still take that over certain other fan bases. Will Roll ever be able to get up here? Find out next time on Kamusaburo. Oh, they keep respawning. Oh my goodness. Hi, Kozak. Hello? Help? Okay. So I need to chuck blocks at them. Eep. E-tank. Oh, I'm trying to just get off the platform, folks. Man, this fight gets a lot more awkward when you can't actually... when you have a character who can't slide as much. That's it. E-tank. Done. Wiley's pointing at nothing. Nian... What? Hang on, let me check the... I need to check the actual name of this. Oh, Niji Sanji. Niji Sanji. Or Ni Sanyi. Whatever. I'll just... if I do it phonetically, it'd be... Niji Sanji. Or if Jaden says it, Ni Sanyi. Well, anyways, one of those three. Yeah, I've heard about the whole thing and what happened with Doki Bird. Yeah, that was a very, very bad set of decisions they made. Ni-san-ni. I know I criticize lazy recreations, but at the very least, this it adapts well into Maker. Yeah, it can be a bit weird feeding into parasocial and seraspocial relationships, but it does help with retention, so But yeah, circling back, I just wish the active streaming viewers here, which includes pretty much all of you, thank you for joining me. I just wish more of them attended the non-Maker related streams. I mean, we did get quite a few, we did get a decent number of faces for Superstar Saga, and especially Partners in Time. And I know we're gonna get a lot of, I'm gonna get a decent selection of new faces, new and returning faces for Freak Jam 2 tomorrow. Okay, before I do... okay. Fifth up is Animal Rage 2, Wily Safari Fortress 5, Viral Lab by La Patio, 64 plays, score of 25. Not 25, 23. I know last week I ranted about La Patio's levels. The only reason why I'm covering it this week is because it's just a boss rush. And the bosses are far from being the hardest thing on the patio's levels. Ice Angry. Oh, I can switch anytime I want. Okay, red key. Oh, exposure on me. Again, the patio. If you say it's harder, but really it's not as hard to levels in the fortresses. Wait, there's no question about that. Jumping turtles. Take me out of here. Strike. Whoosh. Yeah, harder arenas, but again, I've been too far worse, I can do this. Can't stop me now. Without fail, almost all the time, Stone Man is weak against the explosive weapon. At least from all the levels I played that were sent to me, it seems like the level designers have independently decided that Stone Man is pretty much always weak against explosives. Oh boy, that is not good. Easiest one so far. Oh no. This is gonna be troublesome. As funny as that would be. Let me out! I don't want to get killed by the explosions after the fight. Oh yeah, I know you. The conveyors are resulting in a very funky interaction. That was awkward. Last one. It's not the ball. I think. It's not the ball. I don't have water. Not that either. Cheering? He's immune to that. What have I tried that hasn't worked yet? Copy vision? Yeah. Okay. This is a little bit of an awkward arena. Kitties everywhere, and yeah. Better to have someone who can actually fire projectiles, I'm afraid. You're back from the tower. Whoa, lag. Immune. Oh. Okay. I suppose this is just a rematch and there's one more level after this to finish the pack. Yeah, it wouldn't work for modern WB either, unless I get paid well. One moment. Going in D is a difficult straight in its own right, however. So yeah. Sixth up is Jerry Guard Castle by Jedi74, 18 play score of 10. mean, that was kind of dumb they were able to do that. Well... Let me see... Yeah. Ace takes a bat. He embraces his fish routes. The train arriving to Mystic Ruins will be departing soon. The train heading. Thankfully. I get having trademarks and things and protecting IPs, but again, I said this before and I'll say it again. Copyright for things should only last upwards to about 25 years. After that, it should enter public domain. After all, the vast majority of the money a company earns from an IP, or the copyright specifically, it's done in the first 20 to 25 years. If a company cannot do it in that time, well, that's their fault. We shouldn't have to wait, for example, 80 to 90 years for the equivalent to Steamboat Willie to actually enter the public domain. That's insane. What did Fabras say? Like, I would go for 20 to 25 years at most. But that's my ideal scenario. Well, if I want to be even idealer, it'd be shorter, but I think 2025 for me is my favorite trade-off. 50? That is... that's excessive. Did they explain why 50? The reason why I say 20 to 25 years is because for the very vast super majority of businesses and IP holders or copyright holders, they make the money within that time. They make the majority of their money in that time frame. And it's a fair trade-off. And keep in mind, even if their content goes in the public domain, that still doesn't erase the history of them actually making it in the first place. Like, just because something's entered the public domain doesn't mean that the original IP holder can't make more things with that. Not to mention they have the past reputation, good or bad. This is something that, I noticed a lot of people who worry about reducing the copyright duration prefer to. Sometimes. That's a different route, I guess. I'm not gonna risk it. That's at least my ideal scenario. If I want to propose a less ideal scenario that is more friendly to companies, how about this? Every 20 years, a company has to re-register or extend their copyright of something upwards to whatever the current duration is nowadays. Let me repeat. Companies/IP holders have to manually extend their duration every 20 years for until the maximum, whatever the current maximum is today. So let's say that Company A has a copyright on the IP X. Every 20 years, they'd have to re-register with whoever the copyright holder office is, and do it for whatever the max duration is nowadays. What this actually solves is all the multitude of IPs, stories, medias that are just held in legal limbo because the original IP holders went out of business, or the rights are just too tangled. It'll allow the companies who are active to just keep producing their content for whatever. But it'll free up so many different things over the years. That's not my ideal scenario, but I think that's more likely to happen. Companies are IP holders. It's not even that complex, Sylv. It's just basically extending registration. That's it. One of the most tragic things about our current copyright system isn't just that companies can just hoard their IPs and not do anything with them for upwards of upon decades, if not a century. It's that there's hundreds of millions of media. Hundreds of millions is a very strong understatement. There are many pieces of media who are just trapped in legal limbo, or should have entered the public domain earlier but couldn't because A, the original IP holders are out of business, or missing, or they're stuck in legal tango. For those scenarios, they really should just enter the public domain sooner instead of having to wait 80 plus years where people don't do anything and people can't do anything. I'm basically giving the two rules, J Butters. My favorite, I'm just giving two different proposals. One is the one I want to see, the other one is more what is likely to happen. Every rule can be exploited. I'm gonna say this, almost every rule can be exploited, but in the end we do want at least most. The end goal for this is to get more IPs in the public domain sooner. That's basically my end goal. Like, part of my perspective comes from basically being an archiver. Like, oh my goodness, there's so much stuff that whose copyright holders are basically gone or missing, and we can't just legally just use it. We can only just back it up. Even then, it's kind of a gray area. But that being said, it's complicated, but I'm pretty sure we can hash out something that's less preferential to companies just sitting on their pile of intellectual property and doing nothing with it, and not letting anyone else do anything with it, even if it's just free fan stuff. Excuse me. I accidentally hit my chair. Here's the thing, Sylv. The base rules I'm proposing aren't that complicated to understand, but in actual implementation, when we actually get to legalese, that's where things get complicated because, as you know, lawyers like to complicate legalese. It's part of their job to keep themselves in business. Where were you last week? I revented harder last week. I hate to say it, but EA was on the right that time for trying to break the copyright of the trademark of Edge. That was dumb in the first place. That was allowed. Life, to be fair, life is also a series of exceptions. So of course, sometimes it's going to be many times it's going to be easy, but many times it's also going to be complex. And the other times you don't hear it because I was moving the chair while the mic was muted. So, to rephrase my conversation before I go to the next stage, the base set of rules I'm proposing are basic enough to understand. In practice, it may become a bit more complicated due to how legalese works and how much of a complicated mess the current IP laws are. Because you know for a fact businesses are going to be fighting it. Especially the mega corps. The ultra mega super corps. Yeah. And I understand, and don't get me wrong, I understand why we have copyright and trademarks and patents and whatnot. You don't want just people to just steal. You don't want people to just grab properties left and right and just do whatever with them without permission and what else. You want to have a legal mechanism to help promote innovation whilst promote and reward innovation. I really wish I could worry less about complicated issues that greatly and not so greatly impact me, my friends, family, and society overall. But I'm afraid I can't. Plus, it's fun to talk about these things. Alright. 7th up is, you came too early, Iceman hasn't freezed anything yet. By Narvilius Core, 75 plays, score 33. Right, play more indie games. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The next upcoming Steam Next Fest is gonna start from Monday. So on either Monday or Tuesday, and it's definitely Wednesday, I'll be live streaming Steam Next Fest demos. Do not send recommendations until Monday. That's when the full list will open up. I know a few games have I know a bunch of games have already mentioned that they're going to be participating in Steam Next Fest or have already opened up the demos. But please, wait until Monday before you send your primary and secondary recommendations. I will note one thing. Primary means almost guarantee I'm going to cover that demo. Secondary means maybe. Hello, Iceman. Oh my goodness, I don't have slide. I do have something that can fix this though. Problem solved. Alright, magnet beam, that works too. I don't know that much about copyright IP law as well, but I can still say I can still have a reason to... Let me rephrase this. I don't know a lot about copyright or IP law in general either, but I know enough to say that I want the end result to be effectively that more stuff enters the public domain sooner. That's my ultimate goal. I'm just giving more justifications to reach that. I also say that a lot of our laws are unnecessarily overly complicated for not really a good reason. Iceman's not currently frozen stage. Hang on, I'm gonna try trapping in prison. Iceman's prison. Oh no. Yeah, I forgot, the weakness deletes that. Darn it. It'd be funny if I could just keep it. Almost. Yeah, in this modern digital age, knowledge can be obtained much more efficiently and easily. But even with people who have that access, they don't necessarily want to seek it out or don't have the time to. Or, again, even if you have access to the knowledge at your fingertips, that doesn't necessarily make it easier to comprehend. It doesn't also help with all the misinformation and disinformation. My answer to your question, Jaden, is both. I think society, and I'm gonna say this, I'll argue this point. I'd argue that most people would like IPs to enter the public domain sooner. And second, I think being able to access that sort of cultural knowledge or cultural norms, memes, what have you, I think that's a net benefit for society for the most part. I think being able to access these cultural cache and memes from quite long ago to not so long ago is an almost net benefit to society. But that's my honest take. I'm doing this for myself and the greater society. I know I have some selfish bits too. Sure, everyone has it. It's just that in this case, it's more than just for me. Like, if I was truly being selfish, my proposal would be a lot more deferential to the non-IP holders. For most people, I know IP holders wouldn't necessarily be happy of it. Well, the non-indies at least. I mean, I say in general that megacorps in this society have way too much power and influence. Here's the thing, Sylv, you're still benefiting from society. You're using the internet, using an online service that is quote-unquote free, advertisements, benefiting from live streaming, someone who made the operating system. In many ways you're benefiting from society. It's not like you built these things and are living in the middle of a insert environment here. But yeah, we're all trying to do what makes sense to us in this society. Yes. Money/resources equals power. That has been a common trend throughout the societies of humanity. Honestly, if it was money first, morality second, I think the world would be a better place. But honestly, it's money first, a bunch of other things, and then morality. At least that's how it feels based off of actions. Yep, I believe that most people are not greedy a-holes. Again, look at the number of people who are ultra-rich compared to the rest of the population. In order to become ultra-rich, you basically have to shed a lot of morals and ethics that most people have. Close out this philosophical discussion before I go to the next stage and then have another 15-minute discussion. I have time to grieve the state of the world. I've been grieving for it for years. The important thing is, there are many ways to help change the world to a quote-unquote better place, or what do you think is better, and they don't necessarily need to take big steps. Sometimes even small steps can have quite a difference over time. Anyways, for instance, looping back to gaming, why do you think I promote indie games so much? Indeed, Jaden. Sometimes doing the right thing is as simple as helping someone out on their minor tasks, or cheering them up if they feel a bit glum. We change the world in our own little ways. The ironic statement of that, Jet Hawk, is that X-Zero and later Axel basically did change the world. That's the irony. I just wish that series was written by more competent writers. Of course, for that, there's fan games and fan works. Again, this is why I promote fan works so much on this channel. I just mostly focus on fan games and ROM hacks, but also fan art, fanfics, fan vids, fan animations, etc. Unfortunately, they can't really control who they influenced, and that's true in real life too. Heck, X and Zero directly impacted what Sigma's plans were. 8 up is What If Needle Cannon Did Not Suck by Raccoon Naval. 106 plays, score 52. Wait. Huh? Why is it one-shotting the cannons? Shouldn't it normally take about 3 or 4 shots to destroy them with the needle cannon? Or am I misremembering? I mean, yeah, in this engine, Needle Cannon, I think, is kind of worse than the original. Let me check the level editor after this. Because it's also one-shotting the turtles, which I don't know if it's possible. Pop the balloons. Yeah, what if Needle Cannon was actually good in this stage? I will. Weapon Capsule Relay, only starring one stage. I need to double check the level editor to see if they did something with the... If they did something with the damage amounts. Like, I don't recall the Needle Cannon being this powerful. GG. Let's check. Alright, test. No, it actually does one-shot them. I thought it was text edited, but in fact, Needle Cannon's super strong against the cannons and bouncy balls. I mean, I know it's niche use, but it's still rather niche. We did have Infinite Needle Cannon in a few stages. You can set another one, Sunflora. It's a special weapon-oriented stage showing how... if the Needle Cannon was actually stronger. The funny thing is, Jaden, not all the sharp-looking objects can actually one-shot the bouncy balls. Or balloons. So, yeah. Ninth up is Radical Highway by Oscar. 94 plays, score 25. You know what? I can't remute it, never mind. Well, I could. I mean, Buster already dislikes most of Oscar's levels anyways. Or is, maybe not dislikes, but just finds them... bleh. This doesn't really change things. At least with this one, Oscar's forced to convert a 3D stage into a 2D environment. I wish Skyroll was longer too. We're being chased by gun helicopters. No! I slipped on it. He is interested in a few games, but due to his profession and lack of time, he's only really interested in a few titles. Unfortunately, we don't have a hammer and we can't make use of Anton's superpower. Help. I just want to get on this. Okay, you know what, I'm just dealing with them. This is getting too annoying. That's the spirit. That's... Alright, if I didn't die, I would have been done with this stage already. GG. That counts as a success, by the way. Alright, let's see, 10 another level in, Sunflower if you're ready. Sure was. Tenth up is Graylaram Castle by Sunflower Zumrel, 36th place, score 12. Yeah, if I timed it better, it would have actually fully counted, but eh. Well, it's been a while since I last played Super Proto Man, so we're Proto Manning here. Wait. Darn. Ah yes, gotta love the highway levels. Let's see, I can think of Speed Highway, Radical Highway, technically Empire City. Ow. Ah yes. Without fail, we have the cameo. Yeah, for the streams I'm really looking forward to, those will be tomorrow. Like, don't get me wrong. Maker has been a solid series of things that I do enjoy interacting with you, but, the game itself for the most part is kind of, most of the levels they end up showcasing nowadays, they're kind of bleh, or they blend in with each other, even if they're technically competent. It's just that I talked about almost everything I wish to talk about Maker in general. As such, we end up discussing other things. And unfortunately, but yeah. It'd be one thing if I was talking about Geometry Dash, but yeah. Like, Geometry Dash's level creator I've seen is amazing. Like, it's absurdly flexible. Yeah, the better Jerry Guard Castle. This is part of the reason why I wish more people attended the non-Maker streams. Maker burnout indeed. Part of the reason why I take vacations when streaming. I mean, there are a few things I wish to discuss, especially with... Like, I haven't really fully gone into what I want to see from a Maker stage that I haven't done in over a few years. Like, I did that a few years ago, but I should do it again. Not to mention what I subjectively look for in the level design, and what audience I'm technically part of. I sort of got into that last week with the patio stage, but I should go into that in more detail. The Double Knights. Oh no. Deleted. Deleted. Nope, that's not a weakness. A bit fumbly, but I'm losing focus really. It's part of the reason why I lock in more with the other indie titles, because novel things. And this is also the reason why I don't just cover 2D indie platformers every single time. Do not get bored of the subgenre in its own right. Oh, Nameless Levelhead. Like, I discuss a lot of things with Dead of a Wish, and I'm happy about that. 9 years, it's nice, but it doesn't quite have the same depth of Dead of a Wish. Wildermyth is interesting in both gameplay and evolving proc-gen story. When I get back to it, I'll probably use some mods to increase the number of random events. After Image, I'll get to. Oh yeah, I've seen Levelhead. It does have a quite expansive level editor. Alright, let me check what it is. Okay, we'll do it. From Sylv, 11th up is I have no mount and I must scream abridged by devteam. 19 play score 0. Mercifully, I don't stream too many. Mercifully, because I don't stream hundreds of games per week or month, I don't really have burnout from streaming itself, thankfully. Welcome back to an earlier era of Maker. Oh my gosh. 1 blocks. Hey Sparky. Oh my gosh, I should have shot that one. Oh. I'm trying to destroy the small ones. Actually, even though it's a 1 block, it's fine because I'm forced into the column anyways. Ah, 1.0, where most of us were greenhorns. And we had many exciting hopes for this game. Okay, I'm just gonna use the regular buster for that, it's causing too many issues otherwise. And when I first started playing that game on the day of its release, I had many hopes for this burgeoning title, and many of them were realized. I'm gonna say there, most of them were realized. Despite the many gripes I have about this game, overall I've enjoyed my several thousand hours with this title. I'm not gonna be one of those people on Steam who leaves a review as not recommended while their playtime is over 5,000 hours or something. Okay, maybe if I just slide to the left it'll be easier. Yeah, I joined Maker right as the game released publicly, and the server crashed a bit, but we don't talk about that. Okay, now this is easier. Oh yeah, not that many editor assets, a lot of quality of life features weren't added yet. It was the really basics, but gosh. Starting with the Cutman tiles, what else? Neat. Now, don't get me wrong, credit where credit's due, for things like live service games or games that have a longer tail end, or certain updates get released, I can totally understand someone with X thousand hours of a game leaving a not recommended review. I could totally understand that. I just find it funny for single player titles with not that many updates. It's a person saying I hate this game or they strongly don't recommend it and yet have umpteen thousand hours. That's a real goofy thing. Okay, because I'm going on vacation, I'll just do one more stage by Oscar, but then I'll loop around to something else. But no more for this time. 12th up is Fire Art Illusion by Oscar, 48 plays and the score of 9. I was kinda hoping more people would be sending levels today, but What can you do? Hang on. What level was that again? Ooh, Parallax. Was it Dungeon for Bow? Didn't I already cover that? Let me check. Yeah, I already covered Dungeon 4 Bow last week, PJ. Paul. Can you send me Dungeon 5 instead? Hi, Bond. Welcome to stream. Alright. Anyone but Sylv, do you have any suggestions for levels? That's fair. That being said, I'm not very tired of Mega Man in general, but I do wish we covered more than just Mega Man and sometimes Mega Man X. Like right now I'm editing the footage for X8 Remake, excuse me, X8 16-bit reimagining, and it's still quite fun to look at. Plus, if we do get back to it, I do want to try out the Zero and Axel mods. Here we go. Sound quiz, okay. Where do I use a green key? XA 16-bit is less of a mouthful as well. Oh, I lost it then, darn it. Oh, this up. I'll do the sound quiz, then PJ's level. Oh, zero gravity? Zero gravity. Yeah, limited weapon ammo. I'm just getting lucky with the drops. Gotta say, this is up there with Tower for favorite level from Oscarm this time around. Let me check to see if I didn't actually accidentally note the wrong thing down. I'll check Webmecha's website. It may have been the case where it actually accidentally got ticked with the wrong thing. Well, I do get at least the shishis. That does happen sometimes with the number of levels I get. I will check after the stage. There it is. This is a bit awkward to hit. Okay, that makes it easier. If I can actually reach him. It was a nice stage. Okay, so it was a mistake. I never did this. I think. Ah, okay, so what happened was I did Master 48 stage before, but I forgot to move this back. Oh, hey Buster, welcome to the stream. Hang on a sec. Let's see, did I replace those? I did, I think. I got the NSS. Anything good today? Oh, we got some decent things. Like I said, the best stages today were DK94 Tower and Graileram Castle. What's my concept of good? It's a bit complicated, and I'll save a different stream for answering that question. Okay, 13 up is Dungeon for Bow by PJ. 5 play score of 2, and as it has NSS, I'll be silent. Wrong NSF? Okay. Thought it'd be this one. No, I did replace it. Okay, so what happened was it was replaced by something else at the same time. Let's try this again, shall we? Initially, I thought the song was from something like Cave Story or an MSX game. I don't know if it's Windows 95, Sylv. It sounds more like MSX. Still though, I prefer the original track over this one. I'm sorry. Way up. I think? Oh, the other one. I get this is more peaceful, but I don't know. Doesn't quite fit with the action-focused gameplay here. Okay, why do we have to... I have a question. Why do we have to open this key door here with a colored key, only to get another colored key which to be used in the key door right next to it? Like, what was the point here? If we're gonna force us to get a key from another part of the stage, just make it so it matches the key door color here. There was no point to have just go here and then go back to the right. It's just like unnecessary padding. Symmetry. Okay. Is this stage symmetrical? The prettier part of the stage. This is suddenly became a lot more scarier. Okay. I'm not getting it now. Ah, I hate this. Okay, got this. I should have hit a checkpoint. I see the face. Oh my goodness. Hey Raccoon, I played one of your stages earlier. Not sure if this got borked or whatever, but we're fighting. Yeah, the needle cannon one. Not done yet. Now we're done. Getting more complex, but still kind of, bleh. I don't know. Your nice levels are good levels. I'll discuss when I consider those when I get back from my vacation. Okay. 14th up is Sound Quiz 1 by Jinok. 41 plays, score of 18. Okay. So, pay attention to what's playing. Pay attention to enemy sound effects. Stomper, Power Muscler, Big Eye, Erlinger, Erlinger, Beak, aka Wall Cannon. Let me turn up the volume so I can actually hear what's going on. Moliere, explosion sound effect. Electrobug. There's a problem though. By reducing the enemy colors to that, it becomes kind of difficult to back discern it. See, I was trying to pick Moliere there, but yeah. Next time you do it, can you try adding... Can you actually make the pictures a little bit bigger? And I think it's in the same order as they're introduced, though. Illusion. Totem Pollen. Axella. Yeah, this would work a lot better if we could actually get mugshots of the enemies themselves. Not so much the color schemes. Or just give more blocks so you can actually draw what's happening. Because the enemies here are not even in the same order as they were showed here. And that's what keeps messing with me, Sniper Joe. Purple Sniper Joe, or Returning Sniper Joe. And Green Sniper Joe from Mega Man 8. Yeah. Sola, that was the super excited enemy. Cannon Peller with explosives. Sola. Okay. These Yokus. Blue Yokus. Classic. Oh yeah, the Reflector Yokus. I never really think about that so much. Okay, Acid Droppers. That machine. Icicles. It is. Elect Block. Press or Crusher. Walking Bomb. Whoops. I can recognize the enemies. It's just the color schemes which get a bit wonky. Like, I don't necessarily memorize the enemy color schemes as so much about their design. There it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I remember the designs of these enemies, but I can't necessarily pull back the color schemes in a whim like that. Especially when there's only 4 colors like that. I understand the concept of this and it's neat, but I would change up a few things. Squats? I see, like, Zelda dungeons. What do you mean by the word squat? Let's see, what is this thing? Yeah, it was something else. Alright then, let me check the level queue and okay. I'm not doing another dungeon stage, I'll do a most popular queue level and then end this off. Give me a moment. Alright, let's do this. One minute, I need to set up one thing and I'll do this last stage. Oh, Lorenzo? Let me see. I covered it back in last week. Second level. I decided to look hold this place later. That's fine, that happens. Thank you for asking me to double check. So the 15th and final level of this stream is Chained Heights by Chorai. 90 plays and a score of 27. Whoa. Jump scare. Pretty start. Like, the overall orange sunset aesthetics are pretty neat. And the fact that we have the water slowly bobbing up and down, that's cool. Like, this reminds me of, Mono Man with the Sunset Pier. Like, if there's a stage, say that one in terms of aesthetics, this would be it. Right, could have accessed it if I was better. Be gone, scrubbing bubbles. That was fast. Like, it instantly switched up. Dry for now, but it's still better than a bunch of other stages, I'm afraid. Could have been more mechanically interesting, but right now at least. But it's certainly even if it's mechanically kind of dry, I don't know, it feels somewhat pleasant. Send it in the server then, Sylv. Like, this designer knows how to make an overall stage that flows well. I just want to see some more mechanical depth. Like, despite some of my criticisms with Oscar's levels being recreations, their tower stage, the tower stage recreation that was mechanically, it had more mechanical depth. That being said, this is iterating on stuff because now we have the footholders plus this. So stuff is being iterated on. Unlike most of the other levels in the most popular queues, stuff is happening. Oh no. Careful. Ow. Ow. Face full of spikes. Thank you for the life energy, that was smart. These almost deal the same amount of damage as damage spikes. Let me in. An overall puzzle stage with some mechanical depth, but not much. Then again, I think it was designed for an intermediate audience in general, so in that case it's fair. The stage itself flows very well, and the aesthetics are pretty good. So... Oh wait, it's not over yet. With the way most stages are in the most popular queue, at that point that would have been the end, but no, this actually has a decent length. Good. I'm just so used to stages ending too soon in the most popular queue. If you're watching this in post Chorai. Ow. And you are doing different iterations on this challenge too, ow. That aren't just exactly the same thing. Oh my goodness, whoa. Oh, Phoenix. No, I'm dead. Oh, shoot. The checkpoint's after that, isn't it? Keyword is, what is difficult? And is it the fun kind of difficult? Both of them can be kind of subjective. Both of them are somewhat subjective, actually. Get down here. Thank you. Up. I thought the platform extended by one more square. So okay, this stage is impressing me more and more because it's actually doing things now. Like, we had the introduction and now we're going to the final sections, which have a decent difficulty. It's also kind of on the fairer side because we actually have life energies to pick up. Right. I mean, I see it now, but, it's only surprised me the second time around. Alright, you two again. I wish I was base. Get down here. Thank you. That is a bit complicated, you're right, Jaden and Buster, but that depends on the audience, their target skill levels, and their preferences. I think there are some more objective measures you can pick, but in the end, most of it comes down to expectations, skill levels, and preferences. Take me, for example. Just because I'm good at a challenge doesn't necessarily mean I like those challenges. And vice versa. Not to mention, it's also affected by how difficult I expect the section to be. Like, sometimes I have been tricked. Alright. I thought this was gonna end halfway through, but no, it actually iterated decently enough for an intermediate stage. Oh, you're... Welcome to the stream, Chorai. I didn't expect you to show up, but thanks for making this level. You didn't send it, I just picked it based off a random lottery. Because I do also cover levels on the most popular queue sometimes. And this was one of the ones that broke from the pack and actually be decent, at the very least. Good introduction, escalation, recombination, climax. Aesthetics are nice. Some sections can be tweaked up a bit. I wish the climax was a little bit more involved, mechanically speaking. Otherwise, honorable mention. And that's fair. That's entirely fair, Jaden. Like, I kind of avoid precision platformers unless I know it's a bit on the easier side or there's more flexibility involved. This is why, for example, I'm hesitant to play games like The Wings of V. Regardless, in short, of the 15 levels I covered in today's morning stream before the vacation, last Maker related, my favorite one would definitely be DK94 Tower by Oscar, as well as Chained Heights by Chorai, with an honorable mention going to Grailaram Castle by Sanvor Zumril. Good job, Tree. And thank you to everyone who submitted your levels. It's really appreciated. Alright, let's do the art showcase. Iris, but she's got a gun. X-Dive in general. I mean, if you played X-Dive, she got even more ridiculous guns there. I'm not going on vacation yet, Buster. There's still a few more streams left over. Happy third anniversary to the Cuphead Show. I'm gonna share it elsewhere too. This is awesome. Almost for gore. Happy Valentine's! Anime picture search engine from the Boxy. Your $450 order has arrived. I would prefer the original source other than using Pinterest though. Back with some Magma Tree borders and with Jewel Ghouls, render key art revealed, new pin and Heartache borders up. Nice. Also when I made boss cards for the two. Cool. And such, this concludes the art showcase and subsequently the stream. Thank you to everyone who either submitted your levels, art, or simply participated in chat. It's due to your continued support why I continue to produce new content for our channel. It's really appreciated. So, if you're enjoying this or any other content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky and Mastodon as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all later.